When is open justice more important than what a government wants? That may be the question soon to be resolved at Britain's highest court in the hugely controversial case of Alexander Litvinenko. He was the Russian poisoned so mysteriously in Britain in 2006. It turned out that Litvinenko was a British secret agent, and it's been claimed he was spying on the Russian mafia, trying to prove criminal links with Vladimir Putin, so the Kremlin had him killed. An inquest into his death is due to open shortly. Once it transpired Litvinenko was a spy, there were demands for the British Secret Service to give evidence. That they are trying to resist. The Foreign Office in this country argues that it isn't in the public interest for members of the security services to be asked to give evidence in an open court. But that, said lawyers for Mr. Litvinenko's widow, was essentially a smokescreen. They argued that in fact the British government didn't want to disrupt its trade links to Russia, and if it came out in open court that the Kremlin had in some way been complicit in the death of Mr. Litvinenko, then that could cause a diplomatic incident. It was beginning to look, they said, as if the coroner was being steamrolled between two states. The logic of this says that even if the British and Russian governments get on terribly badly with each other, they both have reasons for a cover-up. The Kremlin to protect a crime, Britain to protect its economy. Are you concerned that the British government...
I can't concern. I would say what we've just discussed
that they might be more interested in trade with Russia than finding out the truth about your husband's murder.
About the letter of William Hague, Foreign Minister of UK, and now it was a discussion why he asked to close all these documents, why he said is going to be some problem for national or international relationship.
Now it's a classic case of the democratic society where the interests of the government come into some sort of a clash with the principles of the society. So what's important? Interests or principles?
If you want to join the Foreign Security Service MI6, it's normally expected that you're prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice. If Marina Litvinenko is right, that also means having to accept that your murderers are protected in the interests of international diplomacy. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera, London.